onto the fourth toe. It's just a really nice sensation of letting go. Putting the cedarwood in first, a thick oil. Oh, it smells divine. Wow, do love cedarwood. Okay, putting the eucalyptus stag in next. 1, 2, 3. So we've got 2 of cedarwood, 3 of eucalyptus stegariana, and then we're going to use, I'm just going to try 1 of clove to start off with.
Oh, you're right, that feels a little bit warm, it's lovely.
Yeah, it's all heated. Yeah. We're now doing the testing of these lovely oils. With this hand, can you give me a little finger and thumb? Yeah. And I'm going to try and pull them apart. You're going to keep them together.
Okay.
And hold. I remember this with you. That rings a bell. Can we try this hand instead? And hold. Okay. Right. Oh, it's not good enough. Sorry. I don't mean you're not good enough. I mean the test.
I am very bad at it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, but not everyone is, so it doesn't matter. We'll find another one. So, nice straight arm like we did in core therapy. So I'm going to try and push. Can you just take that hand off your body and you're going to hold up, resist me, and hold. Much better, okay?
Yeah.
So I put a certain amount of pressure on. I mean, I could have got you to the couch, but it would have been a fight. So I just wanted to see how much resistance, and there was a good amount. And now we're going to compare that resistance to when each one of these essential oils is on you. So I'm not going to tell you what they are because you'll be influenced. Yeah? It's all right, the label isn't showing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And hold. That's a pass.
Mm-hmm.
And hold. That's a pass.
It'd be funny if I like them all.
And hold. A little bit juddery.
It hurt me.
And hold. Pass. And hold. Juddery. And hold. Yeah. My lovely cedarwood. And hold. Beautiful. I think you're going to have a choice here. You've got 5 so far. And hold. Lovely, yeah. How much stronger you are with this than that test?
I know.
Last one. And hold. No, that was weaker.
I wonder which ones I didn't like.
You didn't like, but this is only today, remember. Another day your body might say, yay.
Yeah.
So frankincense, lemon and Roman chamomile.
Ooh.
Do you want to know the yeses?
Yeah.
We've got lots and you can choose because I won't be using this many. So we've got clove, clove bud, tea tree, rosemary, organic, Eucalyptus stegariana, which is a lemon eucalyptus, it's beautiful, cedarwood atlas, and thyme, sweet thyme.
Oh, gosh, there's so many. Do I just choose one?
No, let's do 3.
Okay.
Do you remember them?
I love eucalyptus.
Yeah.
And cedarwood.
Yeah, lovely.
But I can't decide on the third one.
So that's good because cedarwood is a base note and eucalyptus is a top note. So the cedarwood will hold the eucalyptus because eucalyptus is volatile. So excellent choice.
Wow.
So we can go for another or just use those. So we've also got clove and tea tree, rosemary and thyme.
My gut's saying clove.
Yeah.
But I don't even know what clove smells like, so I don't know why my gut is saying
it's really
clove.
strong. But do you know what? I told this to someone the other day. I have tested hundreds of people with kinesiology for essential oils, and clove hardly ever fails for anyone in any circumstance and any illness, any issue, because it just is like a top buster. Clove, Eucalyptus stegariana, and cedarwood. Putting the cedarwood in first. A thick oil. Oh, it smells divine. Wow, do love cedarwood. Okay, putting the eucalyptus stag in next. 1, 2, 3. So we've got 2 of cedarwood, 3 of eucalyptus stegariana, and then we're going to use, I'm just going to try 1 of clove to start off with. Just going to have a little mix. Oh, it's nice and warm. It's been on the aroma stone. No, I think I'm going to put another 1 of clove in. There we are. Another little mix. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, you'll like this. So,
That's amazing.
you chose them.
That's so nice.
Yeah. So, I don't want to give you an oily lip, but can I put it somewhere that you'll smell it? Maybe on your neck, would that be all right? And then you can smell it during the treatment?
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah?
Oh, it's like the perfect amount of eucalyptus in there.
Yeah.
Just a
3, I think.
slight note. Yeah, that's so nice.
But remember, it's a lemon eucalyptus, so it makes you think that it's lemon. But it's a secret, it's not lemon at all, it's eucalyptus.
Oh, you're right, that feels a little bit warm. It's lovely.
Yeah, it's all heated. Yeah. So first of all, I'm just going to massage, having now applied the essential oils and the carrier. I've just put the essential oils in a organic sunflower carrier oil. I just love sunflower. It behaves so beautifully, it's full of vitamins. It's like happiness and sunshine. So at this point, I can explain what I'm doing still, but there is less explanation because that's more in the testing side than the treatment. So sometimes clients will close their eyes and relax at this point, which you can do if you want, or if you're interested and want to listen to what I have to say, then you can watch. It's completely up to you, whatever you want to do. So just a little massage, try not to tickle. Going under the sole, creating some softness in the muscle groups, and then circling the ankle, letting the foot go. That's it, lovely. Circling in one direction and the other, supporting at the ankle, and then round, nicely relaxed, lovely, and coming onto the left foot, circling at the ankle and back, around the ankle joint. Lovely. Up and down the sole. Okay. Just having a little feel within the systems of the body. Yeah, something there. That was that lung point on the left, the right hand side. Okay, so I'm going to start off on the solar plexus, just like I did when I was testing, coming round in a clockwise rotational direction, using the pad of my thumb rather than the end, just wanting to instill some reassurance, some trust, a good pressure, just nice, not too gentle or firm, just a nice pressure, reassuring the solar plexus and the whole neural system. All the nerves can just relax. Nice. Coming back to that sunshine and happiness of the sunflower oil, that lovely yellow energy that the solar plexus stimulates, golden sunlight. And then I want to work on the spine next, creating some structure and some length down and up that spine. I'm actually pushing as well as clearing with a row of finger pads coming right down to the coccyx, up through the lumbar, thoracics. There's a lovely channel here, perfect for a row of fingers to clear down the side of that spine. It's feeling better already. I can still feel where that little peaked part of the spine is that needs a little TLC, but it's already getting better. So then I'm just going to concentrate with those fingers at first and then bring the thumb in and caterpillar bounce through that particular point of that lower thoracic, which is about T11, 12, down to L1. Quite often when I'm doing this, I feel it myself. So I'm sort of sensing that tightness. Yes, in the foot, but more importantly in this part of the back. Helping it clear. Creating some strength. You see the spine is a really strong system of bones and holds up our whole body, and the thoracics are big vertebrae, especially these lower ones, the chunky big vertebrae that help us rotate, support the lower ribs, protect the organs, and about this point would be kidneys and adrenals. It's also some of the digestive system. So I'm just helping to instill some strength in this part of the thoracics. Tell the thoracics everything's okay. They can breathe, they can expand the lungs and contract. They can go with the flow, let the breath come in and out. That's it, that's much better. Good. Okay, so moving on to the lungs. Might as well treat both lungs at the same time. Coming up the outer part of the lungs in again, a caterpillar bouncing action, working upwards, almost like the breath is being pushed out and expelled, coming out of those lungs, bouncing up. Lovely. So the point that was sore earlier was here. It feels good now already. So coming on to the shoulder points, back to the skeletal system. So just looking at the bone of the shoulder point, just under the deltoid, coming round and holding the foot so it doesn't move too much with the fingers, but then rotating with the end of the thumb pad. And it's quite nice to do both feet at the same time because it gives me a little perspective on comparing one side to the other, although frequently I see one foot present completely differently to the other foot on clients. So sometimes it can be a whole host of different structure. The foot can look quite different to the other, or it can present different congestion points within the meridians when you're looking for reflexology zones. But again, these are starting to clear already. Yeah, so Melissa talked about shoulders earlier and how they can be tense, probably work, but also the amount you carry, maybe.
Yeah, I think so, like my bag and also my tripods.
Yeah.
On the shoulders.
So just feeling into particularly that right shoulder point. It was quite what I would call sore, and I know it's not my shoulder, but I feel like I can feel it. It was clicking quite a lot earlier, but that feels so much better now. I think you're going to feel greatly relieved. What else are we going to look at? We're going to look at the hips, both sides. Now these didn't present an issue earlier, but I just felt that they were protruding, and that can lead them to feeling vulnerable, like they're sticking out a bit. They can get caught in life. Hips are so important, just like the neck, the whole pelvic girdle. And we need to be flexible with our hips. We need to be able to turn and support and carry, bend. Yeah, so again, just like it was with the right shoulder, the right hip is clicking a bit now as well. So I can feel, like I mentioned earlier, sometimes I can hear a sound with a feeling, and this sound is that feeling that it's going over uneven ground, like crystals.
Okay.
It's already going though. So I'm just using 2 finger pads on both sides, both hips. Yeah, wonderful, brilliant. The ovary came up on this foot as well. There's a lot on the right side. So I'm just going to support the foot up a little and then work into the outer side. Yeah, that does feel a bit sore. This is the one you grimaced at earlier, I think.
Yeah.
So this is the right ovary. I'm just going to take it a little bit more gently because it does feel a bit sore. So just like with tween R, we tend to bounce, bend and rock the spine when we're working on the back with core therapy, and with reflexology it's a sort of similar push. I'm bending this part at the structure of the foot that marks the ovary, in order to create some softness there, some bounce, so that it stretches back once I push it, once I bend it. It's not quite doing that yet. I need to spend a little bit longer here.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Can you?
Yeah.
So it's not as bad as it was earlier then?
It's not as tender, but it's kind of like what you said. It feels like gritty sand or something that's being moved about. It's a weird sensation.
That's better. Other ovary didn't come up, so I'm now looking at... Oh, there was just one place on the left that didn't come up on the right, so this is down the descending colon. Yeah, it is quite tight there. There. Oh, can you feel that? That's quite tight. So I'm just, again, caterpillar tracks from where the colon bends round from the transcending, which goes across the abdomen. Yeah, again, I think I need to be treating quite gently here. Okay, so coming down, that's it, just relax the foot. I'm going a little bit more gently, just encouraging that downward movement. And I know with the abdomen itself, when I'm working there, I tend to work up. It's almost like you have to shift some grit out of a tube, and sometimes if it's stuck in a particular place, you have to agitate it in the wrong direction first before it'll start giving and breaking up, and then you can push it in the right direction.
Okay.
I don't know if we know that we do that, but we do it quite a lot with things. We push it in the wrong direction first.
Oh.
So that works with the abdomen or with feet as well. When we're shifting something, we just do it a little, and then it'll give, it'll soften, and then you can go in the correct direction. Yeah. Okay, and then out, might as well, seeing as I'm down that way, might as well bring it all the way down and out to the end of the colon. So I've worked on the hip, shoulder and descending colon on the left side of the foot, and I've worked on the ear, shoulder, lung, hip, ovary and back on the right side of the body, of the foot. I still need to look at the right cervical lymph and then finish off with the urinary detox, the clear out, by working on the kidneys. Lovely, okay, so let's look at this cervical lymph here. So this is the lymph factory that's in the chest. It feels fine now. Quite often other systems of the body will be cleared when you're working on original systems. So that feels good. I'm glad I checked it. So looking at the urinary system, the urinary or excretory system. So we're coming down through the adrenal, kidney, not as bad as it was. That's one that you grimaced at earlier.
Yeah, it's fine now.
Quite so bad. And then down the ureter to the bladder, fine. Just checking the other one. Adrenal, which helps calm our stress response. Kidney, that all right? Yeah. Ureter to the bladder. I'm going to cross my hands over so I can work on both at the same time. There we are. Oh, they feel so much better. So earlier, I can't remember what we were doing at the time, but I talked about kidneys and the fact that the kidney relates to a sensation of fear in the body if the kidney is compromised in some way, if it's not having enough fluids being flushed out, if it's not being warmed, if it's left to be cold, or if the back is tight at the kidney area just above the waist. So it's really nice to repeat this movement, which helps reassure, warm, and flush out the kidneys all in one go. Obviously, we need to marry this up with drinking water at the same time in order to help that detox process. Oh, so much better. Lovely. Really nice. Okay, just a little massage to finish. Actually, what I'm going to introduce is a little Brazilian toe technique where I start off on the middle toe, and it's just a sense of warming and clearing any residual waste energy that needs to be recycled, come back round and receive as a renewed vigour, renewed energy. But for now, we're just channeling out any energies we no longer require. Coming on to the fourth toe. It's just a really nice sensation of letting go. Fifth toe. Second toe. And the top toe. Brazilian toe technique is one of those therapies that you could just carry on doing for hours. It's so relaxing. And I know through having it done myself that it just feels like it's something that you never want to end. Even though you're getting rid of adverse energies, it still feels like the body is growing in energy and feeling supported and nurtured. So I'm just using this sheet to pad off any excess oil. Then I'm going to put on these new, fresh, warmed socks from the radiator. Nice and fluffy socks, perfect for after reflexology, to warm the feet and ankles.
So nice.
It's like walking on a cloud.
It is.
And they look pretty too.
They do, they're really cute.
Okay, so that's the reflexology.
Thank you so much. That felt amazing. Yeah.
You look quite dreamy.
I didn't know feet could feel so amazing. It was so relaxing.
Oh,
I wasn't ticklish at all in the end. It was great.
good.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Absolute pleasure. Pleasure, lovely lady.
Oh, thank you.
So leave these on for a little while because your feet will need the warmth before you put your own socks on, which are also on the radiator.
Okay.
So when you get up really carefully, because I think you probably entered quite a comatose state in your own lovely little world when you were having the Swiss reflex treatment. Do drink lots of water after the therapy to help flush out the kidneys. And I just want to say thank you so much for visiting, and I have loved treating you, Melissa.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for having me. I've loved receiving it too.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you.